Sit it, da 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 da. Sit it, da 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 da. Zoom, da 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 doom da doom doom da da doom da da doom da doom doom. It's Titan in the morning. Zibba dibba da doom da doom da. Sibba dibba da doom da doom. Sibba dibba da doom da doom. Sibba dibba da boom 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 boom. Titan in the morning. Sibba dibba da doom da. It's Titan in the morning. 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 Titan in the morning. My name is Titan Capri. I am a black gay man living with HIV and celebrating 20 years of thriving in my diagnosis. Titan in the Morning is an inclusive space for your morning wake up. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. We come in and we say good morning because we love all the O's and R's and INGs. Then we grab our cups, put the topic in the cups, and then we sip. You will get a space and a place where you can be who you are just the way God made you, along with some breathwork breathing. And not to mention some movement with the Titan's groove. Sit it, ta 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 ta. So come on in to this inclusive, brave, and safe space where we like to say good morning to our village, tribe, gang, and chosen family. The place to be is right here with me. I will see you there. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Let me see if I can get this right this morning. And I think I got it. Okay. And we're going to do it this morning. We're going to start it off just like this. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want to say good morning. Come on, y'all. This is what we're doing this morning. Our topic this morning, I'm getting already into it. I'm going to do the doggone thing, is to peace. Count backwards from 10. That's the topic this morning. So I want you to go ahead and get into that. We counted back from 10. We're going to count back again in just a little bit. But that's what we're talking about this morning. We're talking about count peace. Count backwards from 10. That's what we're talking about. Hey, Danita, good morning. All right, Danita. I see that change in that name over there. Look, do something different. Good morning. Hey, Pause Impact. Good morning. Good morning to you all. That's what I'm talking about. Good morning. Yes. Hey, Gay Nation. Good morning. Hey, Lucy Lou. Good morning to you. You like the frames? Yeah, I like the frames. You know what? And before anybody asks, because I know you're probably going to ask, no. Yeah. No lens. No lens. Okay, good morning. Danita said, oh, them frames are eating. Yes. Danita, they eating like a good old fried oxtail. Yes, indeed. Hey, good morning to you all. Good morning. Thank you for being in. Good morning. So, y'all, I have been, hey, Queen Yamaya, good morning to you. Hey, AJ, good morning. Hey, to all of you all, good morning to you. Hey, 300, good morning. 300 said, peace isn't going to be blessed unto all. You got to have the intention of peace through the day. Indeed. And that's correct. Good morning. Hey, Ashley. Good morning. Love you so much as well. Gay Nation said, love you so much. Love you. All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead on and get into it. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Hey, Decorated. Good morning, Decorated. Teddy said, good morning, Titan. Good morning to you. Good morning. So, y'all, we're going to talk about it. I've been out. Y'all have let me know. Y'all let me know it. Y'all told me all about it. I have been out of pocket for a little bit. My mom's had been in the hospital and she had been feeling under the weather. So I had to take care and do some things and make sure that she was good. So I didn't, and then let me be honest with you. I was tired. I was tired, y'all. So last week you all didn't get Titan in the morning, but I'm back this week. Okay, I'm back this week. So let me go ahead on and officially welcome myself back. Hold on a second. Yeah, yeah, I was out last week. Yeah. Mm. Oh, I had said I didn't know if this coffee was gonna be good, but it is good. Come on. Yes, this sip is welcoming me back in. Okay. Good morning. After a week of being gone, this sip is welcoming me back in. Hey, Lakeisha. Good morning. Lakeisha Seal said, "GM. Good morning to you. Good morning." Ashley gave me some good old hands and then hearts and stuff, and thank you so much. I get that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Danita said, "Prayers and strength for you and Mama. She needs some sliders." Okay. Look, Danita, don't start because you know she watching. She probably listening. Don't start with her because she'll be asking for them sliders. You know she'll eat them sliders 5 days till Sunday. You know how she do. Okay. Thank you so much, Ashley. I appreciate that. Lucy Lou said, "Good morning, honey. Good morning to you. Good morning." So, y'all, I want to do something this morning. We're going to hold on. Let me make sure they are stopping some of my comments. Hey, Michael. Michael said, "Hello, gorgeous. I love you. And I love you too. And thank you for the gorgeous. You know, I like when you call me all kind of nice, things and stuff and stuff. I will have some for her this weekend. I will call you Saturday evening." Danita, you ain't said nothing but a word. You ain't said nothing but a word. Now, look now. You can't just be bringing mama, you telling me that mama got sliders and I don't have nothing. Look, that part. Look, that part. But no, good to know. Good to know. And then I'll be able to lay eyes on you. That'll be a good thing. Yes. Thank you so much, Michael. Michael said you being back is amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, I was gone for a week. I was gone, but I'm back now. All that good stuff. Okay, Gay Nation said hot flash. Okay. Queen said sending good vibes and to you and your moms. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Hey, Instagram. Hey. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead on and let's do it. We're gonna get into it this morning. TikTok. If y'all tippity tap the middle of that screen, let me know that y'all are in. Show me some love. Give me all of the good stuff. I got a goal this morning. If y'all can help me out, that would be great. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X. Y'all show me some thumbs up. Show me some hearts. Show me some love. Show me all the good stuff like that, right? So, y'all, this morning I want to do something I haven't done in a long time. And thank you so much. And this morning, my topic is peace, count backwards from 10, right? And so, y'all, I think a lot of times what we do is that we don't think that peace needs a countdown. Uh huh. So, I want to do something with you all that I have been doing for years, and I just hadn't been doing it here lately, right? But I want to go ahead and do that with y'all. And so, y'all can have a way of counting backwards from 10, but also regulating your peace. You know what I mean? Hey, honey, good morning. I know it says Latoya Marie Phillips on there, but that's honey, baby. Everybody knows her as honey. Hey, honey, good morning. So I want to do something with you all this morning that I've been doing for some years, but I want to let this be the beginning of your piece and your count back, right? Your count backwards from 10. Y'all with me this morning? Hey, Lisa, good morning. Good morning to you. Can we do that? All right. All right. I'm going to move the microphone out my way a little bit here. because I'm gonna need to move my hands. Hey, Grace. Grace said, "Good morning to everyone." Good morning, Grace. Good morning. Let me sip a little bit because I haven't been here in a week, so I want to sip a little bit. Mm, hold on. Now look, those of you who are new here, we got to talk about it. That's how we sip here at Titan in the morning. So you may think, you may feel, you may even want to say that it sounds like a slurp, but that's how we sip here at Titan in the morning because everything is bigger in Texas unless you've been to Alaska. Uh-huh. Look, let me tell you something. Hold on, let me show you. Hey, Mama D, good morning. Oh, you want me to sip again? Not a problem. Uh-huh. Thank y'all so much for the gifts. Thank y'all so much for the follows. Thank y'all so much for being here. Are we good this morning? Indeed. Okay, y'all. So this is what I believe. I believe that breath is life and life is breath. I believe in order for you to go throughout your day, go throughout your month, go throughout your week, your year, your millennia, whatever it may be, you need to breathe. Now, I know some of you will say, Titan said, you already breathe. Yes, you do. But I'm talking about intentional, deep breathing, right? See, what happens is I believe that your peace is connected, right, to how you react to what you put out into the universe. Y'all stay with me. A lot of times, what we do is that we react, we do things, we don't take time to think about things. Sometimes things just hit us at a moment's notice and we don't have time to react, right, in a favorable way. And so what I believe that if you practice breathing, right, that you can be prepared, right? You can get ready, right? So there's no need for you to be ready. Uh-huh. I know I said it backwards. I know y'all gonna, but you know what I mean. Because if you already have the practice, you can call upon it at any time, right? You can see it coming. You can see the issue, the problem, the concern, right? I breathe before I do anything. And this is what I mean by breathing. What we have to do is breathe and take it in. Before you go into that job, before you leave the house, before you get in the car, before you get on transit, before you have this conversation, before you talk to your therapist about trauma or stigma, before you make a payment, before you do that, breathe. Because what happens is that we know that we do not breathe in times of turmoil and chaos and destructions. What we do is our breath, our peace get caught up in our chest, right? And in our heads, and we don't want to let it go. So this is what I like to do. And I want to offer this to you, and you can do this if you feel, right? I want you to breathe with me. I want you to take a breath. And the way that we do it here at Titan in the morning, we take 3 breaths, right? The first breath, I'm going to count it out and I'm going to move my hands so that you know the pace. It's not a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's how it is, right? The first breath, I'm going to count it out and I'm going to use my hands and I'm going to let you know what the pace is so you know. The second breath, I'm not going to count it out, but I will move my hands, right? So that you can see what the breath is, right? And the third breath that we take in, what we want to do is we want to acknowledge whatever the issue, the problem, the concern, or just that you want to start your day. We want to take it in, right? Acknowledge it for what it is, and then we want to blow it out. Now, here's the thing. When you blow it out, we want to blow it to the furthest reaches of the universe or to the deepest part of the ocean. That way you got time to deal with it before you come back in. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? So we take 3 breaths. The first breath, I'm going to count it out and move my hands. The second breath, I'm not counting, but I will move my hands. The third breath, you want to acknowledge what it is. right? And then you want to send it out, send it away. And what I believe is that you are in control, right? And because you're in control, I want you to make some noise. That lets the universe know that you're in control. Y'all with me this morning? Can we do that? Because breathing is a part of life. And I know that we breathe on the regular, right? But we don't deeply breathe, right? We don't bring it in and we don't acknowledge. We cut it off. We figure we're not going to worry with it right now. But I want you to be intentional about your breath. Now, for those that can't get to 5, you get to 3, you get to 2. You should not be choking. You should not be passing out. It shouldn't be none of that. It should just be you taking the breath and acknowledging where you are. And this is what I believe. I believe that breath is life and life is breath. And I believe in order for you to do that, right, you must breathe. You with me? All right. Hey, good morning to you all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, cousin. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me make sure I got you over here. Hold on. Hey, good morning, cousin Tabitha. Miss Queen Sellers, good morning to you. Good morning. Say good morning, love. Good morning to you. Y'all know I like all of that kind of carrying on. Well, yes, of course. Of course. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Indeed. Indeed. All right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to breathe this morning. It's been a while and I haven't had a chance to do it with you all. And I don't know why I just kind of stopped, but this is what I want to do with you all this morning. So I want you to take a moment and I want you to plant yourself, right? If you can't plant your feet, things like that, in your mind, I want you to plant yourself in a space of peace and quiet and serenity, if you can do that. And some of us may be at work. We may be in the middle of hustle and bustle. Now, if you're driving, please don't close your eyes, but plant yourself and think about it. And a lot of times what I ask people to do is that if you can't do it physically, do it emotionally, do it spiritually, right? Y'all with me? Do it mentally. Y'all got it? All right. So let's brace yourselves, plant yourselves, right? And remember, we're going to take 3 breaths. Now, the first breath, I'm going to count it out and I'll move my hand so that you see it. All right. On the count of 3, we will take the deep breath. Y'all ready? Okay. All right. You ready? All right. Okay. I see you over there. You ready too? Okay, then. Okay. Okay, Tabitha. Yes. And do. Okay. That part. That part. Hey, good morning to you all. Good morning. Yes, we're going to take a breath this morning. We're going to breathe. Oh no, I'm not gonna leave you. Come on. I'm gonna take a sip first and then we're gonna breathe, okay? Thank y'all so much. Hey Liz, good morning. You know I love all those O's and R's and INGs. All right. Happy Tuesday to you as well. Y'all ready? All right, let me plant myself. Let me get myself together. Okay, we good? All right. All right, this is what we're doing. We're going to breathe this morning. Hey, brick house. I had a brick house. She's mighty, mighty. Just letting it all hang out. Oh, she's a brick house. I'm sorry, that just... She's mighty, mighty. Just letting it all hang out. Yeah. Down, 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 down. Okay, my bad. I'm back. Brick House said, good morning. Y'all know I love all them O's and R's and INGs. All right, y'all, we getting it. Brick House talking about, hey, brother, hey, sis, hey, good morning to you. Look, let me tell y'all what I know. This is what we do. All right, y'all, come on in. All right, so plant yourselves, right? Now, what I want you to do is I want y'all, everybody knows the icon I'm about to mention. So I want you to think about her as we do this breathing. I want y'all to think about the icon, Tina Turner. Tina Turner was all about that shoulder action, right? That shoulder action. So what I want you to do as you plant yourself, I want you to think about Tina Turner, and then I want you to move them shoulders, okay? I want you to move them shoulders. Y'all with me? Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Yeah. I want to take the beginning of this and I want to do it easy. Okay. So beginning to move your shoulders, rolling, rolling. And what I want you to do is to take those shoulders, take them, and then open up your chest. Take them shoulders to the back, right? And open up your chest. And then on the count of 3, I want you to take the breath with me, right? We good? Okay, hold on. Do, 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 do. Okay, look, we're going to roll them shoulders one more time. I'm sorry, y'all. Roll them shoulders one more time. All right. And then take them shoulders to the back and open that chest up. And on the count of 3, we're going to take the deep breath. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come on, roll them shoulders again. Tina, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Yes, left a good job. Come on, come on, come on. All right, on the count of 3, we're going to take that deep breath. Y'all take them shoulders, take them to the back, open that chest up. And on the count of 3, we're going to take that deep breath. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. And so now, y'all, I want y'all to roll them shoulders. It's a 5 pace. You should not be feeling no tightness in the chest, anything like that. Remember, if you can't do a 5 pace, do a 3 or do a 2. Now, this is what I want you to do. On this breath, what I want you to do is I want you to take it in, and I want you to acknowledge whatever that thing is, good, bad, or indifferent. Whatever that trauma is, whatever that stigma is, I want you to take it in and I want you to acknowledge it, because acknowledgement is key. Now, I do understand that if you acknowledge it, there's some work that needs to be done with that. So I'm not saying this breath is going to solve everything, but I believe again that breath is life and life is breath. When you take this breath in, you acknowledge it, and then when you let it go, you make some noise and send it to the furthest reaches of the universe or to the deepest part of the ocean, right? That way you have time to deal with whatever it may be before it come back around. But you got to be real with yourself. You got to be real with yourself, and you have to breathe, right? Okay? Y'all with me? All right, let's get it. Rolling, roll them shoulders. Tina Turner. Left a good job. I want to take the beginning of the song, and I want to do it easy. I'm going to take the finish, and we're going to do it rough, okay? Take those shoulders, right, and then take them to the back and open that chest up. And on the count of 3, we're going to take that deep breath in. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. And y'all, what I believe that breath is life and life is breath. I believe in order for you to capture your peace, understand your peace, know your peace, right? I believe that you should breathe, not just your regular breath. I believe that you should breathe deeply and be intentional about what you're doing. Now, y'all, I want to say this to you. You don't have to have a certain time of day, a month, of year in order to breathe. I sometimes breathe like that 3 times a day. I breathe before I cross the threshold because I don't know what's on the other side. I breathe because I need some stability. I breathe and I think about things before I react because, again, life is breath and breath is life. This morning, we're talking about peace, right? Count backwards from 10. When I breathe, and that's my count backwards from 10. On the beginning of the show, hey, Julia, good morning. Good morning to you. You know I like all them O's and R's and INGs. Brickhouse said, that's good. I'm telling you, Brickhouse, that, hey. Gay Nation said, yes, okay, yes. Look, so here's what I want you to do. Before you go into that job, before you react to the mess in your house, before you step out that threshold and the day grabs a hold of you, or if you're in here in Houston in this Texas heat, before that heat grab a hold of you, I want you to breathe. I want you to capture your peace. I want you to acknowledge your peace and count backwards from 10. And how do you do it? You breathe. And you do it just like this. Now, it doesn't have to be this way, but I think that you know what I'm saying when I say this. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm ready. Now I'm ready to step. Now I'm ready to kick ball change step. Now I'm ready to get it on. Now I'm ready to do what I need to do. Because here's what I know. Your spirit is a direct connection to the higher power, to your God. Your spirit is a direct connection to the universe. And in order for you to acknowledge what it is, who it is, and how it is, you must breathe. And I'm not talking about you got to breathe. Breath is everything. Breath fills your body, right? When you breathe, you got to breathe. There's going to be something today, tomorrow, next week, next year that's going to test you. And you're going to want to pop off. And you're going to want to do the things. But I ask that you take a moment. Think about Tina Turner and them shoulders. And I want you to take a moment and plant yourself just for a moment. Because peace is the ultimate goal. And I want you to breathe. I want you to be intentional. Some people say the breathing is prayer. Some people say that it's meditation. Breathe. I guarantee you, and I want you to tell me this morning, over the last week, last Tuesday until this Tuesday, have you had a moment? Have you had a moment? Hold on, y'all. I'm going to put a microphone back for a second. Have you had a moment? Well, you needed to breathe. Have you had a moment that you were about to pop off? Set it off up in here. And you needed to breathe. Have you had a moment where you thought about, I could lose everything in the next 3 seconds? And you had to pause. Take a breath. Whew. Tighten, breathe. Tighten, breathe. Hey, cousin. Hey, Keosha. Good morning. Good morning, cousin. She said, good morning, cousin. Thank you. I needed that. Thank you, cousin, for being in. Hey, good morning, cousin. Hey, Sheena. Good morning. Say, grand rising, Titan and friends. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, Larry. Good morning. Yes. Good morning to you, Larry. Good to see you. Ashley said, just breathe. That's it. That's all you got to do. And let me tell you something. Your breath don't have to be for nobody else, right? Now, it may be the safety for somebody else, but you have to breathe, right? You have to breathe and make sure that you are in control because peace is yours. But if you're not breathing, then you can't actually accomplish peace because you're going to go through, you're going to always be off the cuff. But if you're breathing, right? If you're acknowledging your spirit and God and your essence and your soul, I believe you do that when you breathe. Huh? So peace, count backwards from 10. Y'all know I got a story, but let's set the foundation. Peace, count backwards from 10. Y'all, I breathe deeply because I understand now that breathing deeply is strictly connected to my spirit. There's a lot of things in this world that I can do, but I don't know if it's the best thing for me. Y'all with me this morning? Hold on. Somebody said I wasn't saying good morning to him. Hey, Daryl, good morning to you. Hey, good morning. I know. I've been out for a week. I do apologize. I do apologize. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for the prayers and things for my mother. Yeah. No, she's doing a lot better. She's doing a lot better. Well, she's doing better. I don't want to say a lot better because sometimes when you say a lot better, people think, oh, they just, they're good. But yes, yes. Indeed, indeed, indeed. No, thank y'all so much. Good morning to you. So, what I believe is that peace is yours. And let me say this first because I had to tell someone this in order for them to believe that the peace was theirs, right? And I just want to say to you all, I don't ever ask anybody to do anything that I don't do myself, right? But what I've learned over the years and the situations that I've been in and obstacles that I've come up against is that peace is yours to have and to hold, right? For the time that you're on this earth. But a lot of times we don't breathe. We don't count backwards from 10. We allow peace to go out the window because we react, we act up, we do all of the things. And so I want to say to you this morning, peace is yours. It's yours. But you must count backwards from 10. And when I say count backwards from 10, you must breathe. 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 Okay, I see people coming in. Breathe and sip. Ooh wee. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, cousin. Hey, Gigi. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, nephew. Good morning. Tina said, good morning, my beautiful friend. I hope you have a wonderful day. And Tina, I hope the same for you. And good morning. Okay, Gigi said, yesterday after the news our family received about our family, yeah, I need to just take a breath. I need to just breathe. Indeed, right? Indeed. And so what they're talking about here, what my cousin is talking about, my cousin Desiree, Desi B on TikTok, passed away yesterday. I want to give peace and blessings to her family, which is my family, but I want to say to her immediate family, peace and blessings and to just breathe. I said this to her brother yesterday. I asked him to just breathe, right? Death is a funny thing because sometimes and this is what I said to him, but I say this to a lot of people. Death is a funny thing. Death can bring out the worst and the best and the ugliness and the goodness, and it can do a lot of things, right? But I said a lot of times what we do is that we like to feel that there was something that we could have done differently because somebody has passed, right? And I think that it's never really good on either side because they're no longer suffering. So you are, you know, happy for that, right? But then you're sad that this person that you've been on this earth with for a long period of time is no longer here, right? And we say things like God don't make mistakes, things like that. But I want to say this because this is real, right? It doesn't take away the pain of losing someone, especially a sibling or a parent, right? It doesn't take away that pain. So in that, with death, right? With passing, right? With going to a space and a place that's been made for you, right? I ask that you breathe. Count backwards from 10. Stop, take a moment, and then when people come to you, because they're going to come to you, how are you? Oh my God, blah, 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 blah. Question number 21, 23, 29. I need you just to take a moment and breathe. And this is what I told her brother yesterday. And I was thankful that her brother called me. And we got a chance to talk. Me and my cousin had talked about having another cousin date, and we hadn't had a chance to have one. So I just want to say peace and blessings to the family. I love you, Desi B. I love you, cousin. She would always, anytime I was on TikTok and I caught her on her live, I would chime in and she would always shout me out and I would shout her out. Love my cousin. Rest in peace. Okay. So we must breathe. In moments like this, we must take a moment and breathe. Now, I just talked about my cousin passing, right? And the family, taking a breath. A lot of times what we do is that we don't breathe, right? We have to acknowledge that there's an issue, there's a problem, there's a concern, and we don't necessarily do that. Ashley said, you and your family have my condolences. Thank you so much, Ashley. I appreciate you. And we don't do that, right? We don't. Naza, good morning to you. Damn dude, good morning. Good morning over on Insta. Good morning to you all. So here's my thing, right? So my spirit is telling me that I'm going to pivot and shift, right? Okay, it's my show. I can do that. But I want to talk about us breathing. Gigi said, off topic, why your hair longer and cuter than mine? Gigi, let me tell you something. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to get back to my topic, y'all. But hold on. Let me tell you something. This stuff here is long, and I just was talking to my mama about cutting it. I was saying, I think I need to cut it because it is long. Because I got it, you see, I got it plaited up. Wait till you see it, cousin, when I hang it down and no bands or nothing in it. It's a little cute. Anyway, let me get back to my thank you so much. Anyway, so I was gonna talk. You know what? I'm not gonna change it. What I'm gonna do is continue on because it's going to play into what it is that I'm speaking of. A lot of times we don't breathe, right? I had something happen a couple of months back. And this person contacted me yesterday. And this person said, well, you got to do this and you got to do that and blah, 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 blah. And if you don't do this and you don't do that and this and that. And I said, I'm not with that. So you're just going to walk away from that. And y'all, in this, I understand that the person was trying to talk to me or trying to get an understanding and trying to be there or be in my best interest. But y'all, I had to breathe. Because a lot of times people don't understand the trauma that you bring when you bring up old things that I've already resolved, and they're not resolved for you, but you bring them to me because you feel that there needs to be a resolution that you can understand. And I said, I'm not with that. Thank you. But can we change the subject? And if we do not change the subject, right, then I'm going to have to end this conversation. They said, what? I mean, you da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da. And I said, y'all, I'm trying to protect my peace, but I can't do this. I can't do it. A lot of times in our lives, and I'm going to take my voice down just a little bit because my spirit is telling me I'm talking to you, whoever you are right here, but I'm also talking to myself. In this life, chaos and destruction will be at our door on the regular. It will come to us and it will plop itself down right at our door. Stop. Door crack. Welcome mat. It will stop right there. And then it will do what chaos and destruction does. Cause chaos and destruction. This person is always on 10 with everything. I love them dearly, but I cannot. In this moment in my life, peace is mine. And I will cut out anybody, snip, snip, that challenges that takes it away from me, that causes me anxiety, that causes me issues, problems, or concerns. And I'm speaking that way because a lot of times what we do is we let people keep going and going and going. When I came in, I was on a 2. Now you got me at an 8. And you're steady going. Y'all, peace. Count backwards from 10. That's what I had to do with this person. They swore up and down that I am hating on them. I don't like them because they're telling me the truth. Well, y'all, your version of the truth is not my version. And while you have the authority, right, the unmitigated gall to speak on your truth, it's not mine to take. Mm-hmm. While you have the authority and the unmitigated gall to speak your truth, it is not mine to take. You can offer it. You can put it up with coupons. You can have a receipt and want to return it. It is not mine to take. So the way that I protect my peace and ensure that my peace is mine, I count backwards from 10. This person is going off. And I feel like Shanae a little bit. And 3, and 2, and 1. Bum, bum. Like, that's the way I felt. But this is what I did. This is the person. In my mind and in my spirit, I said, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to say it one last time. I don't subscribe to that. And I'm done with this conversation. If you continue to speak on this after I've asked you numerous times, at least twice, because y'all know what I say about 3 times. I'm going to say that in a minute, but then I'll be forced to end this call, this conversation, and we won't talk again. It was very much, oh my God, you are such this. I mean, you did this, and you did, and I said, and thank you. I can't believe you would treat our friendship like that. I can't believe you are treating our friendship like this. I've told you that I'm not good with that, but you're steady going. I've told you that it doesn't do me any good. I've told you I have trauma around that, but you are still going because you don't have the answer that you want. So what am I to do with it? Sit here and continue to listen and I'm supposed to defend myself over something that's you assume is what it is? No. Peace. Y'all, and I'm going to tell you something. Somebody said just now, hold on, I'm going to go back to the comment. Hold on. Let me go back to the comment. Hey, the King, good morning, Positive King. Good morning to you. Gay Nation said, peace and blessings. Okay, Gay Nation said, at the sound of the tone, you will be alone. Click. Exactly. That part. Okay, Gigi talking about you looking like Auntie Grits. Okay, you know. Okay, Gay Nation said, exhaling releases the bad juju. Indeed. So I saw this comment that was up here, and the comment says, and I'm going to read it, y'all. And sometimes we have to stop answering to things that are not for us. This person said, in your old age, why are you gay? Yeah, we have to be careful about our peace because people will say things like that to throw you off your game, to take you away from the higher power, to take you away from what blessings and peace is yours, because we want to reply. We want to say something. Now, y'all, there was a time, I said this, there was a time where I would have popped off and I would have done the things, right? But in my old age, as this person is saying, in my old age, I have come to love who I am and understand that I am uniquely made. You want to ask me, why am I gay? Why are you heterosexual? Right? Why do you do the things that you do? That's none of your business. But let me say this. In this counting backwards from 10, so that I have my peace, I have to understand that you are a person in this world and you are going to say things and do things, and it has to be up to me, right? It's up to me how I respond to said questions and comments and assumptions. Y'all, I've been counting backwards from 10. The moment I realized that my peace can be taken away with just a sentence or a word or an action, I had to count backwards from 10. And 9 times out of 10, the counting backwards from 10 was not only for my peace, it was for your peace, because you stepped into my space and we were about to set it off. So I counted backwards from 10. Yeah, I don't do the things that I used to do. Why? Because I have built something, I have something, and I don't want to leave it on the floor because it's mine. Peace is mine. So I count backwards from 10. I believe that breath is life and life is breath. And when you are breathing, when you are in that moment, things like that won't affect you. Things like that friend that kept talking won't affect you like that, because you're going to be real with yourself. I have to protect my peace at all costs. So yes, I count backwards from 10. I sit in my car before I go into the building and I count backwards from 10. Before I get off, I count backwards from 10. Before I go to something, an event, anything, I count backwards from 10, meaning that I breathe. So I'm going to go back to this person. This person over here that put the comment in don't know me from a can of paint. But I want to say this to you all. Let them question what they're going to question. It's about how you answer and react to that question. The peace is not theirs to have. It's yours. And I'm going to curate a space and a place that's peaceful for me. Y'all with me? Peace. Count backwards from 10. In other words, breathe. I'm not talking about your breath. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you breathe deeply. Have a conversation with your God. Have an understanding with your universe. Understand that you are connected to a higher power. And peace is yours. It's yours if you want it. Sometimes I'm going to say that it's not even a want, it's a need. Y'all, I need peace in my life. because I'd be bouncing off the walls and causing all kind of destruction if I didn't have peace. And I want to say this to you. Somebody just said, God is the only peace that you need. Some of y'all might not like what I'm about to say, and y'all are probably going to challenge this. You are the peace. You are a direct connection to God. You can call on God all you want. Prayer without work is dead. The prayer will go from you, hit the ceiling, and come back down. Peace is yours. I'm not saying that you don't believe in God. I'm not saying that God is not your Savior. I'm not saying that. You believe in what you believe in, but I have to say this to you. You got to get up. You got to get that peace yourself. You continue to pray. I pray, I meditate. But what I know is that peace is mine. And in order for me to have it, I must go get it. Meaning, I must stop this at the door. Stop inviting it in. Stop letting it in. Stop playing nice. Because people will take your niceness, people will take your kindness for weakness. Because you are sitting here playing that, oh, God is going to save it. God is going to do it. Yes, I do believe in God. Yes. But the peace that I'm asking for right here on earth, I got to get. I got to curate a space and a place that's peaceful for me. And some of y'all are sitting right next to chaos and destruction. Some of y'all are putting this chaos and destruction before yourself. You got to understand where you are. And yes, check it if you want. Check it if you want. Do what you do. Say what you want to say. I don't know Bible. That's not of God. Well, how is it not of God and it's here on this earth? Right? You have a choice, do you not? Y'all tell me, not all of y'all, but these people, these naysayers tell me all the time, I got a choice. Well, if I have a choice, then peace is my choice. I chose peace. But I had to do it myself. All the praying in the world is not going to change anything unless you are doing something. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, Stacy Page Davenport. Good morning. Hey, my Hallettsville friend. Our responsibility is not how they treat us. Our responsibility is how we treat them. And boom. And I'm going to say this because Stacy is right in this, right? It's how we treat them. But let me tell you something. You got to stop treating people, right? Once you have been down the road, once you paid the toll, once you have went over the curb, once you have hit a pothole, you got to stop going over that curb, round that corner, in that pothole. There is a time and a time for change, and the change is my peace is important to me. So if I have to let you go in order to have this peace, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm not treating them any worse than they treated me. That's not me being mean. That's me protecting my peace. You got to let them know. And some of y'all don't agree with me on that. You got to let them know that your peace is not up for debate. It's not. Stacy said, God wants us to partner with him, not him doing all the work alone. Indeed. Indeed. What I've learned, y'all, hold on, let me make sure. Hey, y'all, good morning. Hey, good morning. Hey, Stitch, good morning. You know I love all those O's and R's and INGs. Gay Nation says, I know I am not perfect, but God gave me choice. Indeed. Indeed. Tolerance is knowing your boundaries to protect your peace. Yes, Gay Nation, that part. Hugh said, I'm completely with you on this. Look, y'all, I'm telling you, I'm not going to tell you anything that I haven't been through. Lynn says, that necklace is gorgeous. Thank you so much, Lynn. I like it. I like it. I like it. Q said, amen. Okay. Thank you, Boogie's Boiling. I see you over there. Good morning to you all. So let me say this, y'all, because people want to take what you say. Somebody in the comments, which these comments are being flagged and blocked, but they said you are a fake, pretending to be a man when you don't know what you are. You have to ask yourself, how did you wake up this morning? You chose violence? Well, that's just a comment. You shouldn't be on here. This is what people have said in the past. But you chose violence. Instead of you getting up, being a positive energy in this world, you chose violence. Somebody said, well, you're on social media. I know that. You're not telling me nothing I don't already know. I don't know what it is with people that want to tell you about your life. And probably more than likely you at home struggling to even find a way. You at home struggling with your own issues and problems. You at home struggling with your own sexuality. You at home struggling with the fact that you want to do something and be something. And you can't. Boogie's Ballin said, I be wanting to hug the ones who wake up unhappy. Because if you were happy, you wouldn't do and say any. Exactly. Like, how do you wake up and just be evil and nasty just for no reason? That's how you know you don't have peace. That's how you know you don't have peace. Candy Joe said, okay, Candy Joe, I got you. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I will not let them move me away from my peace. I will not let them take joy away from my heart. I will not let them take the stillness of my mind, right? Because the stillness of my mind gives me peace. I will not let them take the fervor from my legs and my feet because I'm moving. I will not let them take away the EWS, the early warning spirit, from my gut. I will not let them dim my chakras. I will not let them take the light away from me. I won't. That's my 10, 9, 8. Peace is mine. Peace is mine. But I got to claim it. I got to name it. Their anger at breakfast, their day begins with bad vibes. It is going to be a long day for them. And that part. And that part. Hating hoes ain't happy, and happy hoes ain't hating. And that's the truth. That's the truth. Y'all know on Legally Blonde, she said, happy people just don't, unalive people. That's it, because you get endorphins. Like where you go with all that good energy? Come on. Gay Nation said, I am kind, I am smart, I am warm. Okay, the movie Help. Okay, peace is mine, indeed. Y'all, we have to be able to combat that. Everything that is for us outside of this, it's not for us. People will tell you this is for you. No, that's not for me. That's not what I'm doing. Stacy says, some will like you, some won't. So what? I had to learn that. And indeed, Stacy, I had to learn everybody's not going to like you. But if you like yourself, if you like who God made you to be, if you like the very person that you are, liking you won't be an issue. It won't be. And then I would dare say this, for those that don't like me, fly, fly. You don't have to. I don't need to be liked by everyone because that's not my ministry. That's not my purpose. But as long as I'm on purpose, longest purpose, peace, it's my thing, then I'm good. That's what it is. Are we good? All right, y'all. Let me go to commercial real quick, and then I'm going to be out of here. I went over a little bit, but this morning we're talking about peace. Count backwards from 10. I want to argue with you. No, I'm not even going to argue with you. I just want you to think about peace. And that it's yours. It's your birthright. I need you to breathe in order to keep peace in the forefront. I need you to count backwards from 10 to stop you from doing something that will dispel that peace. I want you to count backwards from 10 and breathe to stop you from putting a spell on that peace. No. It's yours. It's yours. We're going to go to commercial. Be right back.
My name is Titan Capri. I am a Black gay man living with HIV and celebrating 20 years of thriving in my diagnosis. I would like to introduce you to the Titan Capri experience, where our mission is to curate spaces and places that educate people living with HIV and the people that support them with experiences that bridge the gap between community and resources. Our vision is to center the human aspect of people living with HIV and the people that support them with the focus on the mental, emotional, and spiritual support needed to thrive in your integrated communities. That is the Titan Capri experience.
Good morning. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for being here. TikTok, y'all tippity tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X. Y'all show me some thumbs up. Show me some hearts. Y'all like, y'all follow, y'all subscribe. And let me say this to you all, right? Let me say this to you all. So what I want you to do, right, is to just type Titan Capri into your search engine, whatever it may be, and y'all go like, follow, share, and subscribe with me, right? Come on and do the things that we do. I appreciate you. Thank you all so much. Sometimes it's like you don't know, right? Like where you're going and what you're doing, but you know that you're on purpose. You know that things are good for you to do that. So I want to thank you all for allowing me to be. I want to thank you all for allowing me to have peace and to do the things that I do. I appreciate you. I love you. And until next time, y'all be great. Y'all be good. Take care. Can y'all hear me? Yeah. All right, y'all. So I had wrote, did all this good stuff, and then I got here and I was like, yeah, that's not it. My spirit said to do something different, and I'm going to do something different. What I want to talk about real quick is that being worthy. A lot of us are worthy because we think that's what worthy should be, right? But you're worthy to be loved. You're worthy to be yourself. You're worthy to be just who God made you. You are worthy. So tonight I want to do a little something that's worthy. If y'all would with me. A little audience participation, can I get y'all?
Yeah.
All right. So I do this thing called a Titans Groove, right? Every Monday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, YouTube Live, Facebook Live. Just a shameless plug, real quick. Y'all come check me out. But what I do is this, Titan Groove. And so what I want to encourage you to do tonight is to be worthy in your groove. Whatever your groove is, however you see it. If it's just a little sway, then let it be a sway. If it's a little funky, then let it be a little funky, however you want to do it, all right? Y'all gonna follow me? And then I'm gonna ask y'all to do something a little bit later in this, but it goes a little something like this, right? Tighten the groove. Sit-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Sit-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Yes, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Ah, I like that. All right, keep it going. I'm gonna ask something of y'all. Y'all gonna help me out? All right. It's gonna go like this. Y'all follow me. I am, I can be, I will be. 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 Y'all got it? I am, I can be, I will be. All right, keep going.
I am,
I
can be,
all right.
I will be.
I'm gonna add something in. Keep going.
I am, I can be, I will be.
Worthy.
I am, I can be, I will be.
Worthy.
I am,
That's it.
I will be.
Worthy. Ah, come on.
I can be, I will
I see you moving in your seat. Come on.
I can be, I will be.
Worthy.
I am,
I can be. I will be. Worthy. I am. I can be. I will be. Worthy. Ladies and gentlemen, you are worthy. You are worthy to be loved. You are worthy to be beautiful. You are worthy to be heartfelt. You are worthy to be hugged. You are worthy to be sitting right where you're sitting tonight, receiving all of this. I want to thank you all for being worthy and making me feel worthy tonight. Peace and blessings.